want to say a few words about research in this class. In the age of Google, it is possible for students to believe that research completed for the analytic reports in this class, for any other assignments produced in this class, to be done entirely via Google. Or, if the students are feeling clever, Google Scholar. There are three problems with this. First of all, Google Scholar gives you lots of access to articles in abstract and citation form only without actually the full text of the articles. This is not an efficient way to do research. Second, there are mountains of things available on Google that are not peer-reviewed and are not very attractive from a scholarly perspective, right? Joe's opinions on why the I-35W bridge fell down matter less than the NTSB's or the Society for Civil Engineers opinions on why the I-35W bridge fell down. And to depend on Joe's website because Joe's website showed up higher on Google is to make a profound mistake. Profound mistake. And at some point I may ask you, as you're working on a project, to show me how you found a document. And as soon as a Google window pops up, I walk away. That's the end. I'm not interested anymore. I prefer you to learn to use the databases in your profession. On the library website, there is a link to databases, and the databases are sorted by subject. There are links for business, there are links for engineering, as well as links for general interest databases, which include a variety of topics. There are links for every rough area of study at UMD. It's not completely broken down, but it's broken down within, I don't know, I think they have about 20 categories, maybe 25 categories. And there's also an alphabetical list of databases you can peruse on your own. These databases will take you to the scholarly and the trade or professional publications in your field. I want you to use these resources. I want you to use these resources because these are the resources that the professionals in your field use on a at least weekly, if not daily basis. They may use Google too, but they use a coffee maker in the morning too. That doesn't mean the coffee maker is a professional tool. Okay? The professional tools are the scholarly and trade publications. What's the difference between a scholarly and a trade publication? Scholarly publications usually have a much smaller readership, much more focused, but they are peer-reviewed, meaning that authors send in articles without any identifying information on them. They're sent out without any identifying information on them to various reviewers who then review their quality, send back reviews without any identifying information on them to the editor, who then collates it and sends it back to the author for feedback, for revision, and for a decision basically on whether this research is sound or unsound. It's a high level of standards to meet. It's not the only kind of literature that counts in this class, but it's a decent place to start. The other thing that I would encourage you to use are the trade publications. These are the publications that very often take the scholarly literature, translate them for the working professional, and then communicate that research in a way that is practical to the day-to-day work of someone in your field. Trade publications are typically published by professional associations or by a handful of commercial publishers that recognize that, for example, people in building trades need current up-to-date information. And one of the ways to get that current up-to-date information out to them is to sell them a trade magazine. Some things appear to be trade magazines, and they are not. Though Business Week has the word business in the title, it is still a general interest magazine, not a trade publication. Okay? And I want you to focus on the use of trade and scholarly publications for your research in my classes. This includes all my writing classes. This is a standard I enact on everyone. It's one I'm pretty picky about, and I hope you'll stick to it.